yehu nyama bebre nkrofo stories or more kana still nkrofo ewuwu and all that because of abusive partners or more. We may have talked about this before, but who here say na yebesan abosubium because of nyama ba kumienu bia around us no nyama yetete ayehu ni bebre nti na no even though you can abusive partner no ho asem no why bia wan hwe bi no you can go and visit your videos in the past we be who information na efa abusive partner when you started from scratch cra ebisa what the abuse is and all that from beginning. Inti ebia o mesi e no obetumi akwakwhwe na no we are still talking about the abusive partner e person hwe other areas no the silence in the abuse na nyenti a e yankofo da so ti ho omuntumi enje omo people are still suffering nyama bebre bia e cost for internet so ye ti a ye hu ni nyina still kofo da so e hye saa tibianim obi wo kro one ne partner onim kra so ya abuser nti na ebe say titisa nyama nim biom na ya hwe that silent side no why people are silent on their partners who have been abusive nti na ya say married to an abusive partner nyama ben na e say ya hwe e fasa nyama na ye de esua ya de ne ende na of course I will say yeah die abo afase gem beauty care for me makeup no and then person be waste time cry but then no if you need gem to do any makeup for event bi ampacho wait me from 0207792101 0207792101 we have a lot of things to talk about a lot abuse the okasa on kasa nwi da a lot of things to talk about nti ye be try ho sima ye ba ya na ye de yenkomo no nso ahyehye so nti ba to betumi afre wo sister bi wo brother bi obi a wonim se owo saati bia no on betena afidie no ho na ontie ye live wa homka 99.5 FM so ye live wa Ocean 1 TV so na YouTube nso betumi ehia ye wo ho na wahwe nim na ye di nkomo aha nti ye try ho sima ye be ba sese ya before I call break no married to an abusive partner we be see part 2 say you watch part 1 and 2 no part 2 of it because we need to talk about it say no impempenso abuse na edu no it's becoming alarming in fact alarming na mo gidi say me na mo tiase ye can abuse na dia nti then ye nkosa ho no we are moving straight to other side of discussions so nti pacho ya so netie yen wo questions bi nso a emre so na ye bie your phone lines na you can call in and ask your questions nya wonti ase no your counselor wa ha obeyi wa no na we are having this discussion with no other person but ye bra Mr. Samson Opoku Ajiman. He's always been here especially about mental health discussions ye na ene wa ha and then so nya mencha de any birthday we become a birthday the birthday pan and the wabe clients our hanenti. We are wishing him a happy birthday, bro. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
And there was a year the Christian able say ye near John.
We say same to you.
Well, we can also say
same to you.
Just for every
I say the Christmas.
I abuse me being know also be abuse yes. Happy birthday na same to you.
Same to you. Say it's wonderful. Sometimes you even forget say it's your birthday. People have to remind you say it's your birthday. And it brings to mind say we don't have time for ourselves. And I'm not sure I'm the only one who forgets some of these occasions. I said, you are planning of something, you are thinking of something, you are thinking of other people, but you don't think about yourself. And I think that is bad for our mental health. I was saying, if you want to find your time, now you are boom. And I said, how is life going?
I just said, let me tell you, and I can put it to you. Say, you need a vacation.
I need a great
I put
one.
it to you. You need a vacation.
I need a great one.
I was saying, to Susunia book you a coconut grove grammar.
Sure. Because we really need to take care of our mental health. It's not helpful.
Discussion with the that's in your mid-year introduction, me kind and whilst anyway, you know how we started and where we got to. But many we are hearing and we are still observing near my to the extent they do young qualano SHS, JHS, boyfriend, girlfriend, cry, abuse a beam. And is that serious? And I also part 2 of this discussion. So that people get to know, I mean, only be honor or status or signs of an abuser crana. Last year kind, but unless your boss cry, I don't think that it will be wrong. Until you say a cancer abusive partner, who are we looking at?
Okay, so a better idea for us is said but if we are talking about I'm talking about partners, you don't call abusive ones. Partners are people who have agreed to stay together. They because say very important say nipa minu na agi have to me say on better na. Obi ni obi favor so no be better na. So 2 people who have agreed say menu me better na. And in our context they can't ban bema. Now if one become abusive it means say consistently bako e de jaw any adwendwene how to bako so you live in a relationship where there by time be out there how ni bitimi physical utimi say obo proud e bon so nya physical or the adwendwen to so nti bonbeka say your physical abuse your psychological abuse and then I'm a lot of reading you can talk of financial abuse sikasemu there's an abuse there you can talk of social abuse okay nti say or the yaw nti nipa no time bi ade de bra ye yaw how atete obi cause ati bi and say the person is abusing the other person.
Not just any okay, the person say obia abuse obi in a certain way because obia to me they might count the other person the partner be on any
you're talking about the consistency and its repeatedness. Okay. One thing I was saying when say only a bit here you see do a ben nature bit my body but boni boy is systematic in the so so and I partner be ni pan suban and or the year every time what do you say didn't say ni pan bejai so that becomes a habit and a behavior do some rain I can say no this person becoming abusive and okwa uhwemu pa kra one event cry is an abuse. Okay, sometimes people are able to say, oh, let's talk about it because I almost say be any nipa ni suban. Ebi a bibi na kotre guy. But even one shouting, one hitting is an abuse. Okay. So any form of hate, odebeba obisuno. You are one or the other abusing that person.
Then I'm an abuser. I'm sure my partner is an abuser. You are an abuser.
To a large extent that if we go deep into it, once one way or the other, maybe I will abuse them out. Impreni penti. People think that we are fine.
Say now in a way, no.
Yes, because we talk about control.
Yeah.
Oh, Bema dear also nanya control. Bema dear control be where they abuse never. Okay. Because oji ni pane right finish them. And you take my rights and you operate me like a remote control. If you do that, you are abusing me. So you find a man on any tifia, na koye adwuma month abre ajipe no. The one have to ask permission from the man
before best spending.
Or before best spending the sika. That is purely financial abuse. Purely total financial abuse. Yeah. You don't do that because remember I said me the can say our real now relationship no. Obi ni obi a favor. Women in Madia to me say we are coming together to live our life together. Bema no your bad favor. Obi can say na mati misika be ware.
That's what some people think.
Obana nja aduma ka be ware hwan.
That's what they think. Especially men omo aketua bebrebe no bema no feel say watono. And it is one of the discussions Pope Minyanka that day you'll be around in some few weeks. There's a discussion on dowry. Bisa say nti oba ho dowry no na am say anything or whatever. Does it mean say what oba na? Because this thing has to be discussed.
Okay, so me what I know is ya mama me das. So papa cry was asia. o de bibi koda na se omo jitum say odas will be ho a chesa de no so. So diary is not for you buying, it's for you to appreciate the family.
But
say,
that's the mindset some men have.
A mindset of, you see, abusers create scenarios to sue them. And abusers are never at fault until or create a story be send them an assembly until they always find a story to support their behavior.
Okay.
But there is no one meaningful man our some no book catch us out on it because him value about the man. The catch up is up you need to come 1 week. You can't live, you can't survive. So Obana nye obi a say bi unye in favor. She accepted to marry you. And now and you should realize that a new life life become hell. So you don't treat her as if say sometimes, and the control is sad because we are better say who live with partnership with your wife or calling me my feel say be as unim nyansa. One more banner for also. Una untimi ntia ere. O yire nya oba no atia. Even more far cry ntia almost. So people have the mindset that if I'm able to control my wife, if I'm able to control my husband, it means say me a bema. That is pure abuse. But because I depend for about more bano, if you so okay, inti we say friends come and here, hey, who do you? Now Berman tell us na on more crowd and I complain. Or banning to me paying fini then come again from our then, my just want permission. Or banning to me fini confirm corner my home, so my just want permission. Or banning say any abuse. And that is my worry. And I'm an uncle for committee suicide baby. And I'm an mercy as a good member because a phone. And it's as if say everybody around you will not understand you. Even your own parents. Hey, na bema mo akon homa. O for which there be obo akon homa ai. Obo there be. And I say ne no ni how.
So who do you talk to?
That becomes a challenge.
And to see with these that you are talking about, and that means that obi oha like you are saying oni abuser wo ho but onim so ya abuser.
Yes.
What are some of the indicators obi be to me yan say ni pay or okay kakwa abusing a area or abuser?
The first sign of abuse and they say they try to isolate you. Obi your abuser bia try to isolate you. Nti oyi free enamfo ho, oyi free abusua ho, oyi free obi ani ni di nkomo ho. Then they become the sole owner of you. Until oya kwa na ne buafu. Wadamfo besa na ne buafu. Wa kra ma me fro, wunya kra fro dodo. So they take control of your life. What they do is that when you know obi eni ho, you get nobody to talk to. Now the only person in Bekasa you no pay. That is the first sign. So they monitor your calls, they track your calls, they monitor your messages. Or bit maybe say a question because I don't know papa froze, I don't budget them or why papa froze. So that is the first sign. The second sign is that they want to control you.
Okay.
And then we say the first thing they control is finances. And when they control finances, you come back to them.
Yeah.
So they create artificial shortage in the house.
Artificial
yes,
shortage.
Abusers always create artificial shortage. So obe starve you. Onimsa your bad time o akuma down mo friend when school fees abitua. Onimsa utua school fees you sika besa. Into on tuan kran school fees no akotua na sika asa. Osika asa na penkun kra sa so be panicho. That is when on power beba no I say some can say na namfo epi no mepi me man sika nto nkun bi. Okay na me kum ne me namfo mpie bi.
Wonya wakato. We yi omo efi ho.
To get to extent one how kwa yare kwa per dranum no. You have to come to them. So they first isolate you. Second, they take control of your finances. Then they start to track your communication. They be American say obi one penny be worry. Or no be call out. Or monitor your communication. The person is not good for you.
This is a big sign.
Nobody should monitor your communication. I don't see it.
It was starting.
And Cyberman won't me monitor the communication.
Or no monitor, but won't monitor.
No. That is abusers. What they do to you can't do same to them. If you try, hell will break loose. But everybody should respect a partner. You see, fear send a mimi to me now for me catch you be say other na mimi wo e ma ware for adam for. Na me yintimi nya me ma ware for adam for. It doesn't make sense. There be American assassin. Me dem wo adwumam me ni obere ya adam for. Sa oba ni kuna ti asese me ne na enya adam for. na me de obi antimi me yere nya adamfo.
Selfish.
There's a big problem.
Yeah.
Allow the person to be an independent person. Allow the person to take decisions. Almost at him monitor or call pet, then you know that you are in trouble. Then they start to manipulate your emotions. Okay. A bit more talk you down for you to feel say unyo. And they have funny comments they make. And yamianka. Then yamiya no busuam ko bi ti semi. Mama obusuam anka mama kra and mama for no so ka ho. Meme boy kotokoto omu deserve sa kotokoto. So you make the man feel like say
he's a lord
over the family. Oni ho kra you can't survive.
Yeah.
And they say that to you, it gets to your mind, it gets to your self-esteem, and you begin to accept it. When the truth is told repeatedly, becomes the lie is told repeatedly, a bare truth. Obeka she utima to understand, you feel like
I accept it.
Sanipa win anywhere and come in life a bare way. When that happens, the person gets the emotional control.
Okay.
Then the blackmail starts coming in. But a man's more abusing mama power.
And also another silent area was say your boss because before we feel say men man they are abusing women. Man ya so ya dey anything.
Okay, so women naturally will go through the blackmailing. And one of the things you could remember empire is sexual abuse. And your abuse say oba ne ma bebrebe. Abuse ne say oba ne mfama. So you find a lot of men, especially Bema, your position is in such that we himself koye masema enyeye. Aso penny bi o ye elder bi. Untimi ko ba bia che se achichire o. O be befie kwa no aduane. Kaso no so pa men no abikonum so untimi nko abonti. Onim se pay your position obo na enyeye. Onim se pay o family a wo free mu no.
Washada na wogege no.
O tete na o papa kra mpene o. Your member busumi ba ku mienu miensa omno omire nada. Nyese omompe. And Krobani beat me called by again, Mammy, we answer, Mediamount. All those things are abuse. You are abusing the person emotionally, you are killing the person's soul. And to abuse then, yeah, Yafahama and Kwan Bobby. No. I did be a year, this young, ever brandy panel, and the panic can who be a in. But one other thing I mentioned say, if you have a partner tie humiliate you in public, that person is not good for you. That is a worst form of abuse. My friend is social abuse. Most of the non for any mukoni pem or make a comment or to him. Now so that I know what she. Madam now for bad dress you. Okay, so creative picture I say even among on a noun phone you don't deserve. The worst part is when the noun phone be a man.
Looking down on you.
Down on you to understand that the wife feels that omiti that level. And omo kama and unfortunately so take. So the friends come home and they treat the woman as if sebi on sebi. That is one of the worst form of abuse. Because now you are moving the abuse from your home to the society. Now I'm social abuse. So I down from the south kushia you don't know baby. Maka kofi dey na anything na kofi penny e dey why ni hu bi. But deep within kofi oba na ekwamba onpese obeko. And abusers easily apologize. Now, guys, who be a patch of baby, yes or you?
Hey, we should have another level.
Abusers.
Who are naturally a patch or like, oh, yeah, idea of listen my phone to be patch or if you're not an abuser, now we are okay.
Abusers always apologize.
A serious statement.
Abusers always apologize. And the apology is not because they are sorry. The apology is because they don't want you to leave.
Okay.
So when everybody, that's the more reason why they find it difficult living. Abusers will always apologize. And this is the reason. You see, when they apologize to you, and your friends come and say that, hey, oh, and I'm so sorry. Send them why you cram around, and they'll even come with gifts. So the apology is a bondage. And everybody is telling you to leave. But she find it difficult living because any say be man no 3 days no assign you be but no assign that form so obi on abuse at say you be phone lines and mom friend they are very good with apology mom good with apology their conscience strike them you see obetuma you be bunny oko patch your cry because your conscience is striking you and the mind the man it's in patch on cry you wait so much before you say it
not because you mean it
not because I don't want to say I'm sorry. But the abusers, the same story have become part of their life because abuse watch it. Why born so I come sorry and now I'm sorry is a habit. It's not from within. So yeah, well, I'm sorry. So I can't sorry in the pay. You will not talk about it again. So I sometimes tell people that for abusers, they have funny characters you have to, and they always make you feel guilty. Omonya boneda, they be on why bonny, and I be nesi. So they always find a way of putting their fault or their blame on somebody or something. So only abusers here, they always find fault with you. Obe sorry late, akwa eduma. Or sorry late or bimini is other now sorry when enemy. But I'm not die. Okay, so they always want to find a fault.
But you know that when it comes to fault finding, as a couple, be over to say once a man is in your life and a mouse is in your life. To say movie are making, remember when him says Sebi more Johnson, you lift your seat and blah blah blah. Bear money in names I or the best kata. But also say, men pesa mekana ya confirm and nagging wife. In the end, or yeah, no my paper, or yeah. Until when will it go on? You have to talk about it at a point. As I say, into for you to be correcting some of these things or probably trying to draw the person's attention to who you say, like it's too much. Let's find a way of so. And no, how does it fall in? Say, oh yeah, abuser.
There's a slight difference between being assertive and aggressive.
Okay.
So, oh yeah, about for and I bam and now can't match your partner. You should say it in a way that does not hurt the person. That is the right way. Because you are assertive, who express your opinion in the right way.
Okay.
Then you are not an abuser.
Okay.
But the moment as a casano, manipano, a dion. Then you are abusing the person. So, my miss you toilet seat, I say, I didn't crash the same be. Obama crashing you, Jones, go toilet seat. So, that purely is.
Oh, you back kind free.
Free is, but imagine you sit down with your partner, say, oh, toilet seat, there be am chichi so I'm a bro. See, Odian and say, I ain't lifting. The Oberco toilet and I are too. And now you who say, oh, my dream my soul. Then you are correcting. So in correcting a man and parent-child relationship, once I say, oh, you are free to make the open by your husband and wife in your back. Munya your parents.
Sure.
And you should reason together.
Sure.
You are not correcting me. We are deciding on what to do. So all the shame is what I mean. You always tell people you can't force an adult to change. Adults change when they want to change.
Okay.
Change is personal. Change is a will. Yeah, the conform shape prison come up and be ready. So people can easily conform. Say, oh, for sinner, or one chair ben say, oh, what's it? But no obey the open. Change is when they accept that this thing will help me and they decide to
do it.
So
whether or not you are there, they will do it.
They will do it. But say, oh, yeah, soldier rule, uni obey you, oh, obey can and So we should, as much as possible, not intimidate people by trying to make them feel like they are less of a person. It doesn't help. It makes people not good at all. And if you make your partner feel guilty a lot, it even gets them depressed. Say, bibia yomu. Umako sukura no manya dia mamino. Say, obana inwa de fear mamino. Like everything in the house, you blame somebody. That is another worst form of abuse. And I heard on money a bank no kwaya dia e oma. So everything wrong, but everything wrong in the home is you.
It's
and
torture.
It break you down. To understand, say Bema no crying to me, see, or no again to me investments, crowd be blaming. I was speaking to a friend last week, because me why you cry them into me save you. Look at the statement. Why you cry me into me save you? So now the partner in life, no, I'm going to me save you. You know why not to me save you? You're becoming more responsible.
That's it.
And your finances are spreading. It's not behind to me save you. So it's more about how you want people to feel, how you treat people.
Into these indicators here, at what point in a relationship, Nasa in Yamano, a status APP for somebody to see? Maybe will be your own worry, but on a partner. Some of these indicators are being seen, but at what point in time will you suggest say, "Oh, worry, I chalk it or a bedroom maybe say no, San Yaman best at TP."
For these things, people do not really hide them, but we pretend not to see.
So that means that if it's in a relationship and you are pretending not to see, it's
not
a red flag.
Yes, Always, I say that abusers never hide their character. We pretend not to see. And we always say that I love you. But me, Makachi Uncle for say, with the little experience I have, we don't marry the person you love. You marry the person you can live with. If you are marrying the person you love, that person might not love you. Love is not reciprocal. Love is not automatic. Love is not give you, I take. Love is a decision. So I decide to love you, but as to Beman be decided to love me back, a only decision. You can't force it. So if you always want to marry the one you love, you might marry the one you love, but does the one you love
you? That's a big question.
And I won't mean because the person must some dear.
Yeah.
See the person your boyfriend your pay much. So you may love somebody, but the person might not love you back. And it's a mistake if you marry somebody you love on pill.
We cry another topic. How do you even know that the person you are going to live with or don't? It's another thing.
Me, if you should be, you heard the person I can live with.
So we're experiencing a number of years.
Yes. The person you can live with, somebody you understand, somebody who or down for or who say so bad, somebody who say tough for so let me hold your hand so that you rise.
Yeah.
Somebody who is willing to share with you, somebody who is willing to give you a shoulder to lean on, somebody who is responsible and can take care of you and your children, somebody who will not abuse you, and somebody who might return a bit of love you give. And you realize that a lot of our youth, they go into relationship and they love people, and the people do not love them, the relationship break. They go into another one, they love, the person do not love them, not break it. So relationship is not always about who you love.
Relationship is not about. It's
about,
not always
about who you love.
Hey, we're more Drew.
Yes, because
so are you advising that we don't go seeking for love?
I think that, you see, the entire case and say, they never knew love.
Yeah.
But they marry for long. They marry people who they will understand. Because love, no, what do you use to determine your love? And at every stage in your life, what is love differs so? Love, because love is synonymous with age. So we are 20, sir. Your love is a guy who can take you out, who can buy iPhone for you, and I know love. If you get to 30s, your love is a man who can marry you. If you get to 40s, your love is a man who can take care of the children. If you're getting to 50s, your love is a man who can give you a place to put your head.
So it varies. It changes along the line.
Why do you share at a particular point and you say love? So at this point, you are young. You laugh. Oh, this guy, I like him. Why do you like him? Hey, on your mama need you. Them pay you the mommy. So that is why you love that person. But over the 30s, no, your love will shift towards, hey, do you bet me I worry me? Yeah, the Bema no be PhD on there, do worry There's
love, nothing.
As I could do 40 years, your love will be like, who can take care of me and my children? So the Bema say, be careful how you define love. So I don't encourage, and abusers, they always show in relationship. One, they control you. They are too demanding. They always want you to be the person looking for them. They feel too bossy to even look for you. They command you. I want you to be at my hostel. And my student, but you see, the young people, when you talk to them, they feel like, wait him. I want you to be my hostel now. No, I tune book movie library. No,
you don't owe him anything.
When you tell the person, say, oh, let me finish learning. Okay, be there. By the time you can, another lady will be there.
Can you imagine? No, should make her no.
Or say I know you laugh. Okay. So it's the signs are there. This person is abusing emotionally from that point.
Yeah.
You pretend not to see. There are people in relationship. You are very young people. The other partner has never given anything in the relationship.
It's always taken.
It's always taken. But they see that to be very okay. Your relationship at the very young age, the boy is detecting who should call you.
At that age.
At that age.
And that's all
I had a female friend. She got married and her family friends were beside. The husband called her. No, if you say Aden wa beside with you on pesa Aden be. For almost a year now, I can't call her.
Why?
Of course, he had an friend say, I don't want to break your marriage. You come to visit the whole family. Your husband is not happy. Now me for phone so. Okay,
so why you saw the indicators?
So I was telling her that she should try as much as possible to make her husband know her. Maybe the man is not trusting her. But if somebody can go to that extent, then you should be careful. So when you're worried, yeah, I think you can easily step out. Because commitment be brain shed in. You should marry somebody who treats you as an adult. You should marry somebody who would respect your opinion. You should marry somebody who will not brush you off. Marry somebody who you can reason with. Not somebody I know it all.
Okay.
That is a huge sign of an abuser. Onim economics, onim maths, onim cooking, onim bibia. Onim bibia. And if you are watching movies annoying, he wants to tell you how you should understand the movie.
Hey.
Yes. Even in movie, a character scene to me, where a boy is abusing a lady, the guy tells you it's normal. Or I say abuse, and come to me. Because he's trying to protect his character.
Yeah.
And we see all these things. But young people pretend as if they are in love, so they forget it.
Yeah.
And now it's sad. You read the news. Obi abon a girlfriend 206. Obi the
making so many things. So things are happening. We are learning, but still, it's ongoing. So then the next thing I'll ask is, Obi abusive partner is in a relationship. Either they are in a relationship or they are married. How can the person live with, especially the married ones? How can the person live with such a person? Yes, if don't divorce, how do you live with an abusive partner?
The biggest challenge is that people who live with abusive partners think that they cannot survive without them. Because that is how the person have made you to feel. It starts with control. What dominates you so much, say, I also know how you cannot survive. Because one, what take your financial control.
Yeah.
So, you cry. Na major papa you made that you cry. Papa ya na eso so mu kakra. You can't live. That is what abusers do.
Wow.
So obia too for untie. And tiena untie is because you are stuck. It's like you are trapped. And the trap is that you think that when he's not there, you can't survive. But always, on back answer, I always ask them a question. If your husband should die in an accident now, will you die? She will say no. Will you survive? She will say yes. Okay. A half mother is better than a dead mother. A poor mother is better than a dead mother. A sick mother is better than a dead mother. Inti mama what's na ho am papa ku a wa ha me.
It's true.
And that is what the mother should think about. It's not always about you. It's about the children. Oti asempo na nkura ibre say. Na tete do ko. How are the kids going to survive? So if you don't want to take a decision for yourself, take a decision for the kids. And I always say that our society do not encourage divorce. Me church in divorce. Kali church in divorce. Divorce so ninguno. America is someone separate in divorce. But I tell people that I will not also say that divorce, but I can step back.
Yeah. And
the first thing you do for yourself is to build financial control.
That's it.
Obia wa abusive relationship will be get financial control, husband will change.
I also get the opportunity to talk about women, and one thing I always hammer on, be independent.
Yes.
Men, you what did say near Sabi pa the crown to me to I just said bear me. I've encountered a marbe, some of them talking to me and all that. I'm saying, why should you get to this level? Say, obviously me to me me chama me kunu ama miska ma hospital. Onko sha onyim, bear me see ade na onyim. Meanwhile no order no nim say obenyim ana.
And you have given that power to the man because he controls the finances. So when I tell them, get financial control.
That's it.
One. And when you have financial control, start taking decisions based on your finances. You see, Obia is an independent person. In a politician, you be because you're money fee, proper fee. So once you gain financial control, then start taking independent decisions for yourself. Start making investment about boa. Start looking for options out. And you see, the abusers, when you want to leave them, sometimes they tie you such that if you don't take it, they even kill you. Okay. So what you do is that make other people know of your situation.
And maybe more can you. I feel say she's washing her dirty linen in public.
See, when you see dirty linen, I'm going to be a year. cotton white. That's in an show. Okay.
But you know that's what society has made it to be.
You see, society, any society, no.
That is it. We make up the society.
And Maka said, every great person defies society. There's no great person in this world when defies society. So if you always want to follow society, then you never. And as I can say, you're playing. Say, because I'm going to Yario. Because I can't be an inform. Go for some to be very. Now, go for some person come moon excursion. It's a gun. I can't say I'm but they defy society. Okay. There are times when I would see Ujem Nanim in the show. Nkofo bejina ware nachi. Call people. You see, abusers who say nkofo nima, they are careful.
Yeah.
Call parents, mobile say ni.
That is
why they isolate you.
Okay.
Because society who say oh you angel. Oh my me who say oh you angel. Oh papa who say oh you angel. Now angel no way na oh ye. Sa so no e penny ma fresh of penny and interest of mommy. Mr. Cat kids or dey mini. Okay, once people know a limitium, on board. You see, when you are in silence, or born to minka, now I catch you be a bonamako and maybe on album. So what they start to do, they try to cut off finances. And a papa no kojiska. And I saw a report of so they reduce the physical one to emotional and financial abuse. Ain't na ebedu hona wagina.
Good. Into cancer almost
thank
you.
Then you are limiting his power. You see, abusers always limit communication. Start doing things that make you happy. Start making the case happy. And limit you to a large extent. And only say a bro swat. The best thing you could do is get the law enforcement agency involved. Because it will be timiabim. Permanent damage be timiabim. Okay, so once you do that, but a lot of people have seen in this kind of abusive relationship, the women started becoming independent. People got to know of their situation. They started reducing. Only near they say people from outside will see that you are being abused. They come in to help. And your first them now oba no rage na okunachi. No mom be di ochi na look stupid. Be man nyam forever and never. Obi anu ochi bi. But you see the bia main soon to ma we fin fan hata bonten. Eni ti kra na ehia yin. Ti come do cross woman. So there are times that we have to speak up. There are times that we are and to fight abusive partners, we have to speak up. You really have to speak up. To people who supported the marriage, say no anya juma, try the law enforcement agency. Mambuba maninko sign code of conduct. Some me kwabna me ne meri we nete. Me ya be complain say me bono. Say mark bia won ho a. The court should hold me accountable. At the end of the day, but at least you have your face to save. You have your body to save. Because say obi kware keke. Baba na ni ba kwa abo. When any boss of say go for before.
Eno ni asem. Wu kra no we yi ase kra na ne get ho.
Man that all these abusive partners they don't abuse their girlfriends.
So that means you can tame yourself. Wait to me asha wo so wonye bibisa na de na oyire ne de ode ye no.
O filisa o ye burden.
Any other na worry me. Ade aye na ya agree no.
You see, that is, and it makes them happy. It's their habit. It keeps them in control. But they go somewhere and somebody is also in control. So they can catch when say be in control. Be in control. One of those of being in control is branding yourself in a way that your husband will know that no, my wife.
That's it.
Maybe the iPhone, any other phones here, example. No boarding. Bank of Kokoto. The any board for how became not to the any boarding. So sometimes we ourselves, the way I brand your home, make it easy for people to abuse us.
Carry yourself well.
Well,
be independent.
The now for man be bano. On my makeup, or makeup be. Uncle Jem, no we chew come.
Thank you.
Na ne ti ho. Say hey sister na de. Ofan bag say opia okay me so me ko Hans Cottage aba.
For address bi cha ho bi.
Easter Monday on girls in pure ba oh me so Hans Cottage.
Thank you. And so na why insecure.
Miti bota no I we na ko ye den. Okay. You see when you add value to yourself others value you.
Sure.
Campo so kai dada na utwi time no hu ya obi e ho respect you ngaze me tuko na me wash me ka police nye gina me from go wa team no I respect you okay
sure.
So it's sometimes we don't have to blame the people who are being abused.
Okay,
it's bad because they are the victim, but in getting out you have to add value to yourself. Stand up. Don't kill the things that make you happy to please an abusive husband, because that is making him more happy to abuse you. And always live for your children. If you don't have anybody to live for them, and step out when help comes.
And see, now that we like if I'm living with that person, I could probably do nipa crawl nankasa abuser no also need anything.
Abusers need counseling.
How can we help them?
Abusers need counseling, and sometimes it's from home. If you raise a child in an abusive home, if you are to tell a crowd woman, say papa na abusing crowd, most of those cases grow up saying "Yamiam bemna wanye ni edia," honestly be abusive. So it's more from home, and ne kunya din kakra unless the person who is an abuser accepts your abuser. But the interesting thing is, mom abusing people, they don't see themselves to be abusers.
Okay.
No papa no correcting so when that comes in, help become difficult. But so it takes time. One of the things they have to accept, and they say, my wife is my partner. I don't owe my wife. She owns herself, an independent person. Me independent person. We have decided to come together. We might not agree on all things, but we have to always come to a common ground. So ultimately, as I say, then life will move on. But getting them to understand this is very difficult. They will make us say, we create the abusers in our home. And sometimes I blame mothers for them creating abusers. You can have a mother or a member ba ko ma mienu. I know ma mienu, member mienu. There be a man ko no mo me adwuma wo fi.
Sa de no nso.
Bema na nye hwe. Bema na be didi ano de ama na awo hye. Bema na ta ye nsini ya na mada na blame ma no. And the man is seen as a king.
Yeah.
You are creating that monster for an innocent woman.
Yeah.
So also answer hwe say na tete e ma mema. We should make them respect women from that time. I think say starting from there, the future will have men who respect women and treat them nice. But say na tete mema na mema feel say as a my property, we can pick them at any time and use them. And mama for na tete sir.
Orientation no dey bia
social orientation mama for na tete sir, and we grew up thinking like that. Mama for kone and makoko because omo neda for more moment tete omo so. So sometimes in the abuse, women also create a platform for people to be abused. And I'm banning say no one year. Then you find us you going there to do that.
I'm not fighting.
So sometimes why it's as if society creates people to abuse others. And society sometimes clap for them. How you bema? If you know be a dino be other. And I think those things, if Uncle from Kakra, we're still creating these abuses.
Society has some about so they become one semper because at the end of the day, society are creating abuses. No, how are we dealing with the abuse that is coming on? But I'm sure say Omomuti probably obi wa question be opese obi saying and I say contribution be a opese or the eka o ye maame na wotie mi am asem ne yaka ne sa no wo be ma ofie oba ofie wo train wo nkwala na know how to go about this. Men ka say we ye ma edwuma na we ye mema edwuma na wa ma mema na ye kokon tan na mo de nam obi ba na da hwe ha no no ntimpacho yo maame na wotie ya. This advice actually goes to you. Who question and now contribution be with me afre on 0243137753 0243137753 and 0552791206 0552791206 but your prayer your bejo also they say are still on the society we are doing the society young because at the end of the day we have created them yet at the end we are complaining. Yes, so what are we doing to salvage that situation in society?
Society as okay you are now wasome ya but also society make marriage a trap. Ya ma ware say ukushima waka. So oya akra na unyini ese ubuade a na say ware de okoma de ya wom de de wom ebrom ni nyina na mane de nti okwa na na diutrim. Sometimes we blame me for complaining. Yeah, papa ni papa bo abome amete wa me dia wo ba papa bo amfa hama. Okay, ebi ode ni nsa ba me de hama
and ye didn't jam.
So you are not even allowed to speak.
Yeah.
You are carved in a way say okasa kra say aware no mpe. And me ko engagement na go for I listen to self too. And it's look as if said we are pushing the woman to be submissive dodo. And now ko de okun beka bia tie. Be ma de obeba na aduane si ho. Enso ba no kra ko adwuma on ponte be ma no ponja no.
But ya can is na ko be ma ni ti won so twen say.
Ma me too for one So we create yankasi ahye emra bia ma ama ware na edin dodo. And it's not making people see themselves as partners. And I think that is one of the reasons why Emma Sani Mayokoso. And I think we have to reverse some of them because it's not helping at all.
Into society, we are still on the society. So does it mean that looking at some of the odd chances our parents, you know, Patromin Chan, you receive your call away. Hello? 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 Oh, okay. Hello? Pacho sign free biomna yenje also. Right, okay. From all that you are saying, I say we boy mamenumuichi. Orientation mo de ma yen kwala bimna. Does it mean that if we are able to get an education out there and our system be to talk to your ma menum na omwo nkwala nketenkete omo training omo no say to me omo kasa na omo ye training ni ya e betumi solve some of these issues now.
It can, and you just born me for one so saying okay, we your society way of your structure and and I think school is one. The me ya pa ne say sa nyama na courses ne subjects na churches anem ye free school. Religious and moral education.
Yeah.
Nyama be cultural studies. I church. Yeah, see,
human rights mama sa nyama na akọ
you to sign money nyina to. So the children are growing without these bases.
Yeah.
And Miss Ropa, because sometimes cultural studies, life skills, religious and moral education. Moving not quiet to think on crime near maybe so church near marketing kitty. And now you're sitting in our bear STEM. STEM is very good. But if you have bad, because it's America, there be a tool to you can be. So if you have all the resources, everything now, your basic morals, the culture that holds your society, so our school system also have a role to play. Our mothers now also have a role to play. Our fathers have a role to play. How are your fathers treat your mothers now? Emma and Crani Susia say papa treat you or you're nice, or man to treat you or more our phone so nice.
Patromin Chawano, hello. Yeah, hello, good evening. Yeah, hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Pacho, Udin baby afraid.
Pacho, from Deborah, I'm because I say,
Pacho, yet
Pacho, my question can say, I begin to say, oh, our real more. Let's say, the Abama now minutes. Most scatter for 2 ideas, other most canash. Even to me. Oh, Beman, look at it, oh, Mammy Tadney, Mammy say, Mammy Fantadi, damn it, Beman. And but Mammy say, me Fanny, you say abusing Libya. It is said that Papa, maybe or looking. Say, dear, when you bear my say, oh, AC, I find WC, maybe Oko toilet, Oko on slash. Maka, the can on Casanova. The toilet, they be a message to me teaching. They be a message to me teaching. Let's say, them and Macan or Casanova. Getting ya, so abuse Miss Macan, Matt Tisia, my the step, and I'm to me, Kidima, and Tisia, and also ayi ni bia na te no so mo nkyerɛ me ayi kakra ne ani ayi nkwalaa deɛ te bia class wɔ na maame ne papa na ɔmo ha maame ne papa na ɔmo ku ne no so ayi ni bia no so mo nyɛ ayi kakra wɔ na
mpacho you I'm sure say obeka say ni na abuse me abuse how nte abuse na meboa
so
abuse
one of the things enche da ni efie ni say ye ni efie sika ne o business money but my mom told also mtimi nya sa ade no your efie sika ne o business money also timi and papa no also timi ti ase and who di dwana say boy ma wani anya din enyi udwa sika enfri fie sika ma e de ahokyereba men di sika ni nyina mbom meka se na mama to tomatoes ni meko ni sa ne ma na mu anya didi e na sika ni nyina ahye di nyina ofufu adi you say oh yes you don't grow business
okay
nti e fe bi bookkeeping nka omo nchechom kakra akoto ne ma na wa chocho ne ma ne bo wa chocho emfaso ebenya se okunu pese obobosia emfaso mu ne ebobosia enye dwetire mu ne ebobosia se obodwetire mu bosia ugu adwuma no ena o se be ma ne timeti asesa ena o se ma me na hu ebi kwa obobosia no skanda won ti ene sika da ho obi onum se edwetire nti at least dwetire de na msi sika da fie a e de asemba ndebi am tu mafo se pesusu ana bank bi
na fakoshe
opon dwoma fesika no koto bank eni ehu enye time oba edidie de na wo fie de wo honi
oba no bisa se sika ni fie o
sika ni fie de wo honi koto ne ma wakoyi de akoto eno so be bo ama sa haw no ne marketing bi sa ama eno twem but house chores asem ne de
but chome ma ore mfi and I ham now kind before the kids hello yeah hello good evening pacho didn't baby our fefi
my friend Ashanti Road.
Mpacho yeti o.
My chapla I been wa hajim. Ba de you are why the every being a kono on your way kelen. Ya come me fire. I want you me chafi. Ya come chat is me be over. So be no money mudu. Every head man no say o senu him. Oma unko na abi. Yeah, no choose as in business, any business in and you may be just get a shama. Can I do on and which is didn't you also call my over them?
Mpacho yati yadase. As a my critical.
Okay, one say my many dear no yonku onkra ni.
Yeah.
Any dear no. Mu also mutime untamu yempen voso mutime sham ho so nkra ne da mu de mu nim nkomo but dey fe ne se mo kasa mu nko nkra ni ma mo ntokwa anye kase o nkra ni ndi agro ankoda na abufuo no ko
oh boy for evimbu
abufuo no ko ntimo kan beka ne nice way meka je be say that is one way ayonku bebre awarem o say oh nkra no ho eboa nti mo moden eno ma abufuo ekofom na me bra na e ka say udi dwa na sika na adbeto aduane se me ma nkosu 10 na di nkosu anyina nkosu ana
Pacho me ma ore mfi hello hello good evening Pacho din baby our free efi
Hello.
Pacho yeti o udin baby our kase free
Pacho kasi bichia salary in the mapa oya. Any interest account VSS. Pacho there are some why is that maybe maybe you're giving them money for the month for them to manage for the month. Fine. Giving them money, they were expecting say you should give them another top money. Is it necessary? And I say any necessary because this was just comes out for the month, for the whole month, say or manage for the month, you know. And no essentially. So someone another sound for also the jam almost someone another top money. Is it advisable? I want to understand this situation.
Okay, you are no thank you.
Okay, so me and now can you see a Bible can say udi hunamani dates ya wa ya kan hadwe. He ahokyere ho. But when me oni ensie kakra na ochina kwamba du nya bi kra. Into your business at least business can dey but modi na sie. Na dem fason kitinkiti no. Na mia wani die no. Se na be ada bia nkakra ebeba. Then na menwa kan you see housekeeping money at the December. Also on any retinasi no mu decide. Debi am ka sika na nso.
Yeah.
Sika bia do ma ye bia nso.
Yeah, we go di dwa me ho fa family.
Sika bia sa na tie ya tu pay mu enne. Ochina nso. Sika bia nso because human needs e kon for beka say. Debi sika ba onsem na need fufu ba. Na bebre ofi anka wife ni obeye. Sika ni so nti na onye. Nti da abatum kakra no, omo ne se obeye sa de no ya sika no ebe short. Nti ene de me se one ne ntina se no mo discuss you know so oba no so hu omo plan. Ebi am pese mutwa blocks bia ye di nyina we no intimi ntwa. Nti bi sa no se one no ndam ka say parent relationship. Omo ntina se no mo decide. Ebi nso ye oba ne se be man nya sika oba bi e fa ba bi. Nti esa so am timi use sa strategy ne deje. Nti o se o he on so kan.
Okay. Into still ye go so ehwe bia ye beje ye last caller na last two callers 0243137753 and 0552791206 was mbise bia na contribution bia obetumi e de aba na ye round it up no ne krakra I think say bibi nti na ye san be ye part 2 of this ye bonya me mpa say nyama na ye tete ye hu na be kofo na eno so enye nne keke enye nne na ebe ye ya ha nti once ne why be saba be boss bi because once you can ebi mu refi it's a good thing that we remind them nti we are hoping say before the year ends or probably next year bi ne be san aka abuse ho asem so that people will be privy to information e ho na say I say ye board ya kan na ho tofa the silent abusers. Did you even mention them?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So let's summarize your talking for today and give them an advice or two.
I say and then nima kan na nima be mi miensa. First one is obi ane no relationship man obi aware no kan hu say oya an independent person now so independent person. Mummy no agi atum say mo betna abobra. Fast I respect no man. Say there be out the yaw anyhow every the other person kan hu say who abuses anipa no. Manifa nipa atitim ene areho ne yauma an abuse whether so don san e bo no whether say e kasa ni nyina ya abuse na physical abuse ne wo ho but emotional abuse ne don so say physical abuse no so you see the people are more emotionally abused than the physical abuse kasa ntwitwie edidi atem o hye nipa ne so o ma ne nya ne ho ne nkofo mpon kasa o yi na free nipam o control the movement o control ni sikasem o control ne call ye o mani feel say onye nipa bia odimu wase say adwuma bebregu hu so ma otwa ne hu ba bia enye ye no you are abusing that person o mani pa na break it down and when you do that you don't have a successful marriage and I want am person nipa ne beko because you feel say that is all that nipa no pen pa o ka so kwa na ye o ya but to change na what it the best thing for you to do to understand say you need the person as much as the person need you. And you're not doing anybody a favor by marrying that person. They be am cast the same way. That be also you will be favor no say nipa no because you are not understanding marriage. Or will be only in favor. Or will be you are meeting as partners who want to have a common destination. And you me one man crab be ma kan hu sentity na do yire fam no. Likely say o man so de omo so nko for be fam. There is a familiar behavior. Ade be say o fam mo run it through. So me and that suban be dia ebenya effect awo ye maso ana awofo nso kan hu say ye tete e mama na ye mamu say they are responsible for their actions also momo hu niema ye also momo respect their sisters from the home eboa say na be onyi a oware a o dey respect eba ma na ye mama feel too powerful in the home as we don't respect the opinions of our wives wives nso abusing mama more deny and dodo ana mabre ana metie me ya yajutum se mo bre na nya da bia na obre nti se na obre a ochina wa mbra ma nipa no so ochina wo mre but when it becomes so continuous especially bema unim se na dwuma na ne nipa senior otie no otwa no ho ba bia enyeye no esa ha adwen nti as partners the best we could do for ourselves say yehu as parent as two adults. Let's communicate more. Let's respect each other. And I think see and a bebwa. And always marry somebody you can live with, not just somebody you love.
You love. And only the point to pan.
And papa because all these problems comes around people we love. But ubekum nice and panen it's not in ye.
Bro, you better was say thank you so much. I'm sure say mama fie, mama tie, mama share. Most nyama bebre. And I've also learned me dear what has say. Nti you better was say Mr. Samson Opoku Ajeman. Thank you all so much also for doing the watching and the list. Mama kan ye ho e wo Facebook, YouTube. Mama kan ye ho e wo fie and ahom kana 9.5 FM. So we are so grateful. You better Gem Beauty Care so as say for the makeup every week. We thank them so much. You can call them on 02077922101. 02077922101. Yami adma next week and so you be sign at Nasi. But you know, you see you did birthday on that note. You be chilly jamu. There are other goodies around, you know. So wait, hey for the birthday man. Hooray! Hip hip hip. Hooray! To catch you